Good morning, children. How are you all? Very good. So, today's session, what is it about? Diary entry. Yes. Diary entry is very personal. There are no strict rules and all that. Okay. So, how to write a diary entry? This is the format. Date and time. Diary entry is a memory. It's only for you and you alone. Nobody's going to read it. Before writing an entry, mention the date, day and time so that you know when the particular incident or event took place. It's for you to know when that event happened. Okay, when you read it later in future, you enjoy reading it. Usually date, day and time should be mentioned in the top left corner. Heading title. Giving a title to an entry is optional. Your wish, if you want, you give it. Content. Make an entry about your experience, event. Yeah. All that you would like to tell your diary. Signature. Yes. So that's the signature part. Have a look at it. Okay, have a look at some of the examples. You recently visited the 24th Crafts Mela at Surajkund, Faridabad. It was mini India assembled at one place. Using these hints, make a diary entry of what you saw and experienced there. Some hints are given. You can take your write the answer using these hints. Okay, so how do you write it? New Delhi, 20th March and all that, Monday, 8 p.m. Dear Diary. The Crafts Mela at Surajkund was much more impressive and grand than what I had imagined. This year, the theme state was Rajasthan. The whole campus was painted with the visuals of Ranthambore, Chittor, Jodhpur and Jaisalmer. These places are all in Rajasthan. Perhaps you know that. It was mini India assembled on a few hundred acres of land. All the awarded artisans from different states had set up their workshops and stalls there. Many countries, more particularly Pakistan, Nepal and Afghanistan, gave it an international look. Bangles, jewelry, decoration pieces, wall hangings, purses, shoes, saris, garments and cosmetics found thousands of buyers. Every evening there were cultural shows. The Chopal and the Rangmanch, the food court, provided all kinds of delicacies for food lovers. Basically, it was India in all its colors, tastes, sounds, scattered on the Aravalli Hills, Samir. One more question, the second one. You paid a visit to an old home with other NSS volunteers using the hints given below together with your own ideas. Make a diary entry of what you saw and experienced. Again, hints for you so that you're able to write the answer. Okay, that's how you write. That's the answer there. Dear Diary, you have to address your diary as Dear Diary. With the disintegration of the joint family system, the old people find themselves deserted and alone. They have become lonely. It is unfortunate that in the evening of their lives, they are not looked after by their children. The concept of old homes is for such people. So it is very sad that they are not looked after by their children. I made it a point to visit the old home at Bhiwari. The home is situated at a peaceful place. The building is simple but spacious and clean. It seems to be an ideal place for the senior citizens. A doctor visits the home daily to check up the senior citizens. There's a permanent nurse employed to look after and give them medicine on time. The home has a good library and several means of recreation. All the inmates showered their parental love by insisting on having lunch with us. What a satisfying and rewarding visit it was to meet our grandpas, that means grandparents and grannies. Sonu, while going home, you came across many children on the road at crossroads. with begging bowls in their hands. Oh my God, really sad. You're shocked and disgusted at this unflattering picture of a country which boasts of being a major economy in the world. Record your experience in your diary. So this is how you write the answer. Please note down, children. Dear diary, so this is how you write, dear diary. They say that that India is emerging as a major economy in the world. But it is more true that India has the largest army of poor people, paupers and beggars. Hence, millions of people in India are condemned to begging. I'm shocked to see hundreds of shabby looking people in rags shouting in woeful tones, woeful, full of sorrow. Baba, give me something for God's sake. No country can become great if its children are condemned to begging and lead miserable lives. If millions of children live in such inhuman conditions, dirt and poverty, it is a matter of shame for civilized society of India. Every child must have a constitutional right to get proper food, clothes and education. Yes. It is true that begging has also become a lucrative profession. Lucrative means attractive. For some bad characters, they kidnap small children and raise them to beggars. The other side of the story is also true. Millions of hands in this country don't get any job to earn a living. They resort to begging. Next question. Indian weddings are matchless in grandeur, glamour and luxury. They are matchless in wastage, extravagance and vulgar display of money and wealth. Record your experience of such marriages in your diary. So that's how you write. And you have to address your diary as Dear Diary. They say that Indian weddings are matchless in glory. Yes, there's no doubt about it. The other side of the story is that Indian marriages are matchless, yes, in regards in wastage, extravagance. Very true. Recently, I happened to attend one such big marriage. About 5,000 guests were invited to the Bharat. A township of stalls serving hundreds of dishes, drinks and sweets had come up on the sprawling lawns of five-star hotel. The ceremony lasted till midnight. Even by a conservative estimate, it was a show worth in crores. Surely this amount would have been sufficient to feed so many beggars, orphans, poor people. A small minority grabs all the riches. Very sad state. Taking help from the information given below, make a diary entry describing how you caught a thief red-handed one night. A beautiful evening. See, some hints are given so that it will help you to write the answer. Go through the hints, children. Read the hints very carefully. That will help you to write the answer. So I hope you're reading what is given there as hints. Did you go through, children? Okay. So this is how you write the answer. And remember to address your diary as Dear Diary. So it was a pleasant August evening. Generally the whole family dined together. That means they have dinner together. We enjoyed a nice dinner and then watched a TV serial for an hour. I retired to my bedroom and soon fell asleep. Around midnight, my sleep was disturbed. Why? I heard some movement and commotion, noise, disturbance was there. Who could be at this odd hour? I stood up and switched on the light. My movements woke up my parents too. We were surprised to see the cupboards open. That means what? A thief has entered. My parents were worried. Obviously, it's a matter of worry. The search for the thief began. My uncles and cousins also joined us. After that toil and trouble didn't bring any result, suddenly I noticed movement. And lo, the thief was hiding there behind the curtain. All of us pounced on him, means jumped on him. Before he could react, he was tied down. The police was informed. He was arrested. Good luck indeed. Thank God everybody was safe and sound. There was no loss except for a few hours of sweet sleep. Karan. Read the next question, children. You have to take the help of the information given there and then write the answer. How you became a perfect swimmer. Please read the hints given there. This will help you to write your diary. I hope you are reading it. The hints that are given there. And this is how you write the answer. Misfortunes never follow a calendar. They come uninvited. I was sitting at the deeper side of the NDMC swimming pool. A strong and sturdy boy came. He mocked me by saying, "Hey, skinny," means he was teasing. Before I could react, the muscular rascal pushed me to the pool. I found myself at the bottom. The depth of the pool was not less than 9 feet. I didn't know how to swim. I struggled to come up. My arms and legs were totally paralyzed. I felt suffocated. I thought that my end was near. That means I'm going to die. Later on, when I came to senses, I found myself vomiting at the other end of the pool. I pledged to myself to become a perfect swimmer. I employed a professional trainer. He was a hard taskmaster and made me sweat 3 hours for weeks. He taught me inhaling, exhaling, and diving into the pool. My hard labor and my trainer's professional coaching were rewarded. I participated in a swimming competition organized by a local club. And most unexpected happened. I led the rest by a comfortable margin. My dream had come true. I had become a perfect swimmer. Rohan. The next question, children. Please read it very, very carefully. You spent a week with your friend in his village, Kovalam, near the famous beach of the same name, taking help from the information given below and inventing your own details. You have to write a diary entry. Kerala is called what? God's own country. So, there's the answer. That's how you have to write the diary. If any place can match Kashmir's beauty and greenery, it is of course Kerala. Didn't want to miss any opportunity to visit Kerala, so accepted the invitation of my friend Suresh Nambiar to spend a week at his village Kovalam. The place is about 20 miles from Thiruvananthapuram. Kovalam is known for its world famous beach. It's basically a fisherman's village. The whole place is wrapped in greenery. Yeah, you find so many coconut trees there, paddy fields. We used to spend a lot of time fishing in a nearby pond. We often enjoyed boat ride in the canal. Sea surfing is very famous, so we would spend hours strolling or taking a sea bath or lying on the golden beach. Kerala is rich in tea, coffee, rubber plantations and spices. I was lucky to enjoy the fascinating Kathakali dance But the thing that I can never forget in my life was the Ayurvedic oil massage. Yes, Kerala is very famous for this. A relaxing oil massage. It was really a memorable stay. Yeah. Next question. Again, look at the question. Hints are given there. You have to write the diary entry with the help of the hints given there. Bus conductors, not known, particularly known for decency, decorum. So please read that, go through that. Very important. That will help you to write the answer. I hope you are reading it. The hints that are given there. It will help you to write your answer. Did you read the hints, all of you? Okay. So now the answer. So that's how you write the answer. Place, date, year, time, very important. Then dear diary. Many stories of arrogance, bad temper and indifference can be heard from the victims of bus conductors. I never had a very good opinion of bus conductors in general, but a recent experience of mine doesn't justify my prejudice against them. Last Sunday, I was traveling by DTC bus number 88 from Old Delhi to Pitampura. I had my ticket. The moment I put my hand to pay him the amount, I was shocked. The purse was not in the pocket. Perhaps I had forgotten it at home. Another conductor would have behaved quite differently. I became nervous. I felt like an idiot who knew not what he should do. But my friend, the conductor, just gave a mild smile. He said, "It's all right. Don't worry. Let me pay for you. So you can pay it back if you meet me again." So nice of him. Yes, I was not prepared for such a humane gesture. I thanked him again and again. It was just like a good angel who had come to save me, yes, from humiliation, embarrassment. I don't entertain uncharitable opinions about bus conductors anymore after the incident were above. Next question, read the question very carefully, children. I hope all of you are reading the question. Are you? Please read the question thoroughly. Yes, children, go to the question, read the question thoroughly, and then you can see you can read the hints given there. That will help you in writing the answer. So please go through the hints there, children. Read the hints very carefully. Then after that, you have to write the answer. Look at the answer there. So that's how you are supposed to write the answer. So that's the answer. Place, date, time. Very important, dear diary. Life is so unpredictable. I was in high spirits when I boarded the Rajdhani Express from Bhopal to Delhi. After all, I got admission in Delhi College of Engineering, a prestigious institute of Delhi. I relished the compliments and good wishes that I received from my parents and friends who came to see me off. I found my seat in the compartment. It was comfortable near the window. The journey was nice, and so were my co-passengers. I had a nice sleep. When I got up, so all documents and cash, everything was lost. I lost my wits. Means my mind was not working, but then an idea came into my mind. I rang one of my relatives in Delhi and informed him of the miserable situation I was in. To my great relief, a gentleman was present with a pair of shoes and my bag. That means I had found my bag. So he was like an angel who helped me out. So one more question. Please go through all this. Okay, children, this is your what you call the homework. So this you have to write the answer for this question. Note down the question. Go through the hints very carefully. This is your assignment. Note down the question and go through the hints very carefully. will help you in writing your answer. Once again, I show you the question. This is the question, and then note down the hints also. That will help you in writing your answer. Thank you. That's all for this session. Goodbye.